Chapter 26. An Important Visit. The flight to China was long, but James Rutter was well accustomed to such journeys. He was a man of the world, having traversed the globe on countless occasions for the sake of intelligence and security. But this trip was different. It was personal. Edmund Zhang's castle was a grand structure nestled amidst the snow-capped mountains of northern China. A symbol of power and dominance, it was a place where few dared to venture uninvited. However, James was not the average visitor. He had earned the trust and respect of Edmund Zhang, a privilege not easily granted. Upon arrival, James was greeted by Edmund's personal assistant and led to a private study. The room was a testament to Edmund's taste for antiquity, filled with artifacts and tomes that dated back centuries. As James entered, his attention was drawn to the man seated behind the grand mahogany desk. Edmund's face was etched with sternness, his eyes focused and deep in thought as he pored over the documents on his desk. The room was quiet, save for the soft crackling of the fireplace. This was a sight that many in the castle were familiar with. Edmund Zhang, the patriarch of the illustrious Zhang family, engrossed in his work, oblivious to the world around him. However, the moment the study door creaked open and James Rutter entered, there was a palpable shift in the atmosphere. Edmund looked up, his stern expression melting away and replaced by a warm, welcoming smile. "James," he said, his voice filled with genuine fondness. His hand extended in a hearty greeting, a testament to the deep respect and camaraderie between the two men. "It's good to see you." James had been more than just another bodyguard to Edmund. Over the years, he had repeatedly proven his loyalty and dedication, earning a place of trust and respect in Edmund's inner circle. More than that, James had saved the life of Edmund's beloved daughter, Nicole. It was an act that forever cemented his place in the Zhang family's history and in Edmund's heart. "So, James, how did Nicole's birthday celebration go?" Edmund teased, an air of camaraderie surrounding him as he pouted at his trusted friend. There was a sparkle in his eyes, a testament to his fondness for his daughter. "I've been told that you, her cherished uncle, were invited to join the festivities, even though I, her father, was not." He chuckled lightly, the sound filling the grand study room. There was no hint of bitterness in his voice, only the amusement of a father who found his daughter's actions endearing. James laughed along with Edmund, his eyes twinkling with delight. "I hope you don't take any offense to not being invited, Edmund. Nicole invited me under the pretense of being her bodyguard for the event, even though it was easy to see she just wanted to get me out and about again." He paused, his expression softening. "She wanted to find an excuse to get me out of the house, to give me a sense of worth outside of my duties," he admitted, a note of gratitude in his voice. "She has a way of making people feel valued." James accepted a cup from Edmund's assistant, who had returned with tea for them. "Your heir," he continued, his voice filled with admiration, "is slowly but surely winning over the hearts of all who are loyal to the Zhang family." Edmund laughed heartily. "Good, good," he said, his eyes brimming with pride. "Maybe retirement isn't such a wild fantasy after all. Perhaps Nicole will take over soon, and I can retire and play mahjong with you every day," he joked. Edmund raised his cup in a toast. "To Nicole, the future leader of the Zhang family, and to our future days of playing mahjong." James mirrored the gesture, his cup clinking against Edmund's. They both took a sip of their tea, savoring the drink and the moment of camaraderie. Edmund's smile faded slightly, replaced by a concerned expression. "So tell me, James, what brings you all the way here to the main castle? It must be something important," he asked, his tone somber. "I know you're very capable, but your leg injury must make it difficult to travel." James took another sip of his tea. He was silent for a moment, debating how to begin. Finally, he took a deep breath and met Edmund's gaze. "Edmund, there's something I've kept from you for many years," he said, keeping his voice steady. "It's time I told you the truth." Edmund's brow furrowed, his curiosity piqued. He picked up on the seriousness in James's tone and turned to his assistant, who had been hovering by the door. "Please leave us and guard the door," he instructed his assistant. The assistant left and shut the door behind him. James brought Edmund closer to the fireplace, towards the other side of the room. He took a deep breath and met Edmund's gaze directly. Edmund, the heir of the Hall family, is alive.